You're married to Pam Dawber.
As far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have been for since 1987, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So for those who may not know, Pam was Mindy of Mork and Mindy fame. Do you have a good Robin Williams story?
A bunch.
That you're willing to share?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's like really like a cold answer, but those are her stories, and if she wants to reveal them, that's great.
But anything that he's ever been with you? Any
a few
conversation?
things, yeah. Early on, and there were some things where we were in the same place at the same time, and just really talented, crazy talented individual. And I had seen him prior to at the Comedy Store a number of times, even before the Mork and Mindy stuff. But,
right.
Yeah. It also, listen, she's good, and it takes a special person to stand opposite that and hold your ground and be the bounce off. And
oh yeah,
I don't know how she did it because it's hard work. And she made it look easy.
For sure with him. I just didn't know if there was something where he came over to the house or anything, that sort of thing. Or okay.
Yeah. Oh, there was a time early on at one point where he came by, but it was a very brief come by, and he never actually came into the house. And actually, he arrived at my house. This is when Pam and I were dating.
Yeah.
He came over, and he was early. He was supposed to meet her, and she hadn't arrived yet.
Yes.
And I didn't really know, except I had a work gate out in front of the house that was solid, and the fabric on it, and I just heard a horn honk, and I was working on something, and I came up and looked from the driveway out like toward the gate, which is about 30 yards, and there was this guy standing on the roof of a car because I could see his whole body over an 8-foot gate. And he was going, hello, hello, anybody home, anybody home? And that was Robin. That's how I met him. So
that's how you met him?
Yeah. And then I opened the gate, and, as a physical gate, you had to go open. So I opened it, and then he came in, I shut the gate. And he just... he walked in and he was going, just like a machine, like coming through. I was building the house. It was, being built, framed. And he asked about 30 questions in about 10 seconds. And I tried to answer, but I was way behind on the questions. and then Pam drove in, and I said, man, he's here, but don't ever leave me alone with him again. That's the only story I got. Yeah.
That's a great story. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.